everybody, welcome to the HowDidiDo Academy. Today we're going to talk about compressing the golf ball, and this was written in on our app from Robert at Tillicoultry Golf Club, and he said, Sophie, how do I compress the golf ball in order to get more distance? Well, I'm going to tell you, Robert, and everybody else watching this video. When we talk about a swing fault and why a player does not compress the golf ball, it can often be seen, if you video your golf swing, that when you make impact, your hands are more over your back leg or right thigh in my occasion. So the shaft is almost falling backwards instead of leaning towards the target. So you get the feeling of like this, and actually that can add more loft rather than that de-loft feeling that you want. At impact, everybody would like those hands over the front thigh as you're rotating and you're squeezing. So this is what you have to imagine impact as. See how I'm up off my back foot, I'm rotating round to my target and here. A lot of people don't know that that's impact. A lot of people assume that impact is just back where I started. It isn't. You can actually feel the squeeze on the grip this way and from the right, kind of folding over the left. So the right folds over the left, and then we can get that angle of the shaft, and you can see quite distinctively how my hands are over my left thigh. So that is the impact position that you want to picture in your mind, not getting back to where we started. So put a tee peg in the ground at this angle, and you want to feel that the club is moving in that angle on the way down and through the golf ball. So the club is moving this way, down and through the golf ball, to the point that it'll end up going more into the ground. So we're not trying to nail this into the ground like this, because that'll just make you come choppy and steep on it. It has to be more at this angle. So grab that tee and put it in more of a angle of this way, and then feel what you have to do. Yep, look where I am here, like this. So that feeling of that left side really pushing down and turning of the right to get the tee peg into that ground. You can leave the tee peg there now and put the golf ball down and imagine that that club is going to travel at that angle. So we're getting some downward attack angles, -2, -3 if you're going to use TrackMan and other launch monitors. But notice how it's not just down, it's down and through, keeping that club head travelling from high to low for as long as possible. Another feeling is to lead with the grip. Okay, feel like you're hitting the golf ball with the grip, not the club head. Rather than, so we're getting that drive through. If we go back to the tee, if we get that to go down, that's what would happen. If we were to go the other way, it would flick up. Okay, so once again, we're working on what that feeling needs to be, down and through. You can also switch your grip round, put your glove hand low and get this feeling rather than. So I'm going to replace the tee. So here I am, right, getting it this way. Yeah, good. And then I'm going to hit a shot. With my shot, what I want to feel is that Tommy Fleetwood follow through. Why does he strike his iron so well? That curtailed follow through allows his body and his chest to carry his hands. If you lose the lean, it's often because your hands take over. I want you to feel that you're doing all of these motions and getting your chest through and your hands kind of get left behind. The club head is the last thing that hits this golf ball. So let's work on all of those together. So we have this feeling of nailing that tee into the ground at this angle, and then the feeling of the Tommy Fleetwood follow through. We can get some compression. You can see the more curtailed follow through gets the launch angle down and it fizzes off the club face, rather than I'm getting more distance because I've got that zip through the golf ball. And just to sign off with this video, notice my divot. Where that tee was where the golf ball is. My divot has started at the ball and continued after it. So I've carried on with that down and through motion. That's something to keep an eye out. You don't want your divot to start before the golf ball. There's loads to get involved with there. So many tips, so many ideas for you to use to try and help you compress that golf ball and get some more distance. I've been Sophie Walker. This is the How Did I Do Golf Academy. Thank you all for watching.